welcome back to my channel. Welcome. And I know I haven't been filming a tarot reading since a long time, therefore I'm very excited to announce that today we're gonna do an amazing reading, and that reading is about what are your strengths. So let's find out and get into it. As always, you have 4 piles to choose from. This is a pick a pile reading, so choose whichever pile you're most attracted to. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. We have the Light Seers Tarot deck here, and I will show you a sneak peek with 1 card, so you have an easier time to choose it. And I will also name the crystals. So basically this is a clear crystal. It looks a bit like broken glass, but it's very, very beautiful, as you can see. Very cute. So I will quickly show you a card here. Looks a bit like the strength card. It's giving fire energy. If you're Leo, maybe you're attracted to this one. I will put it back and put the crystal on it. Strong energy for sure. Also masculine energy, fire sign energy. Then we have here the rose quartz, which is pointed in a special shape. And we have the Two of Swords. So this is air energy. I'm thinking Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And here, to get back to this one, so you guys know which ones are the fire signs, it's Leo, it's Sagittarius, and it's Aries. With this one, I sense some indecisiveness or a big decision that is coming ahead or feeling stuck. Those are the elements more of this one. And the Two of Swords usually stand for this. Then we have I forgot to say, we have the Tiger's Eye. It's all about confidence. And it's also the birth sign of Gemini, or birth crystal. Here we have Ask and you shall receive. Okay. All right. Here we have I think it's an onyx crystal. It attracts all the bad energy. It's very dark. It's cool. And here we have rooting. Maybe some of you guys are finally finding some stability or working on grounding on your root chakra. I'm sorry about any noises. My window is open and Iran is a very loud country. So yeah, I'm filming this video from Iran, as you can see, with the Iranian carpet. Really beautiful. So today's topic is, what are your strengths? And let's analyze this. So I will switch now and I will start the reading now. You can also always skip this shuffling process if you want to. So if you chose the clear quartz and this tarot deck, then that is your reading, the Light Seers tarot deck. So let's get into it. What are your strengths? We're gonna shuffle it now. What is pile number 1's strength? Oh, this one flew out. Okay, we have a few cards. This one. Okay. Let's get some cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. What are your strengths? What is pile number 1's strength? This one, I'm sensing these 3 for some reason. Okay, that's all for this deck. Let's get into this one, the Angel Guide Oracle deck. Two cards, and this one too. And let's get into the 7 Energies Oracle deck. These two And these two, like, oh, okay. We're getting a lot here, so it might be a extra detailed reading. Let's see. I'll be excited to give that to you guys since you haven't had a reading so long, so yeah. I really hope it's still recording all the time. I'm checking. Is it recording? Yes, it is. Very good. So let's spread the cards. I'm gonna start first with main cards, which I think are gonna be those. Wow, this card really looks like someone I know. Damn. Okay, we have some reversals here. We actually have a lot of reversals. Oh my, okay. A lot of them are reversed. Let's interpret them once we have the whole picture. I don't use reversals when it comes to oracle cards. I use them as they are. It just makes more sense personally for me. Okay. I was already sensing this one. Star card. I hope I have enough space, guys. They might not all fit in the frame. Let me check right now. Definitely not all of them are in the frame. Let me zoom out, maybe. It's already zoomed out. I think I might have to put this cutie aside. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's put those aside and put some on top, maybe. Okay. Do you see all cards? You don't? I'm gonna put this one on top. Okay. I think all cards should be seen now. I will move them a little bit lower. Okay. Let's go. I think now it's kind of showing nearly all of them. It's impossible to fit as many cards in the frame, but I think it shows them quite well. All right, let's get into it. What are your strengths? So first of all, I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna say your strength, even though you're not gonna think about that, but it's very much coming through, is your empathy, your sensitivity. I know a lot of people might not think it is a strength, especially in these modern worlds, but here we have this card, right? And it says to feel the world. And when you feel like you feel deeply for people, you have a lot of empathy. This one literally directly translates to empathy. So that's amazing and it's beautiful and it's one of your strengths, okay? In this cold world, we need more people like you. People like you are there for healing. I'm thinking that your empathy, the way you view the world is very beautiful too. I sense that you are a very creative person. You might be a writer, you might be an artist, something in that direction, and you have very ambitious dreams. And luck is on your side too, because here we have the ladybug. And you're a very free-spirited being. Yes, very light indeed, spontaneous, and you are growing something. So even though you're a spontaneous person, some people might feel like you're too much of a fool, you're too much fooling around. Actually, you are very ambitious, even if people don't necessarily take you seriously. Your mind is full of ideas and you're focused on upgrading. You're also very spiritual or spiritually in tune. I think the chakras might be also something that you're in tune with. You could also be some sort of spiritual leader or another tarot reader. I can sense that. A healer, any topic in that. So maybe a therapist, maybe even a doctor. And I think another strength of yours is to be very reflective. It seems like maybe you are one, like some of you guys have been breaking down family trauma, ancestor trauma, basically, like generational trauma it's called. I hope it's still filming. Yeah, it is. Cool. And you've been healing your inner child, and you're the first one in your generation to do so. So that's really, really amazing. And I sense that you're not giving yourself enough recognition. You always feel like, you know, I see you pour a lot of your energy in your work. You pour all of your ambition in your work, but somehow you're never happy. So you're also a bit of a perfectionist, but at the same time, that is your strength, I would say. Perfectionism can be a strength too, because it can motivate you to be better. It can motivate you to keep going on that path, and it makes you very ambitious. You have high goals, but you're also a dreamer, but not that your dreams are impossible. But to a lot of people, you will seem like you're a dreamy person, but actually that is your strength too, because your mind, you know, it's not limited. It's really not limited. I think you're blossoming and you don't care about whether the other plants beside you, whether the flowers around you are prettier than you. You are here, you are blossoming with your unique colors. That's really, really beautiful. Outside people might see you a bit as a child, a bit as childish. They don't really take you that seriously. They don't really see the strength within you. They don't see all that you are planting, and you might not even see that. So there's been, my dear pal number one, you've been working hard on something. You've been working hard on something, and you feel like there was barely any payback. There was barely any good karma on your way, but actually, do you see this? The roots here, they're spreading. You just cannot see them yet, but you've planted the roots, and that's amazing. It takes a lot of confidence. Some of you guys might be telling a new story. I'm thinking about YouTubers too, or someone telling their life story. People, filmmakers, of course, novel writers, authors. And so all that is on the creative spectrum is really about you. And I see so much passion again here with the Ace of Wands. I see so much passion. I really like your energy. It's energetic though. You're not someone to, you know, yes, you are dreamy, but you're not someone to be played with. You're also bold. You're creative and courageous and confident. Like, people cannot play with you, you know? They might not think that. They might, outside they see rather a weak person. They think, oh, this person is just a dreamer, whatever. But actually, you've been building on something, and that abundance is coming in. It's coming in. I sense a lot of happiness, blossoming, transformations, going up, going high, you know, growing your tree high, looking up. This is my goal. You know, this little squirrel is like, I want to reach the top of the tree. Okay? And I'm not scared of the weather, the lightning, or whatever. I'm gonna take the rocky path, and it takes courage, and that's literally your strength. So amazing. You seem like such an amazing person. I would love to get to know you in real life. Yeah, you're really focused too. I love that for you. And I can see a bright future ahead, and I'm not saying that just because, no, all your cards are so bright, they have such bright themes. If also I wanted to mention about the healing of the inner child, some of you guys might be healing towards other people, might be healing and inspiring to other people. For now, you might have faced mostly criticism from other people, but it seems like you haven't been in the right areas yet. Be patient. I know patience is not necessarily your strength, but here it says it all. The cards say it all. Be patient, because you are growing that goddamn garden. You are on the right path, and you are killing it, even though you don't see it. You're in alignment with your purpose, that's for sure. And I really love that. I know it can be hard in this world where a lot of people don't think the same as you. You might feel isolated too at the same time. I understand that. But nobody can truly do it like you. Most of these people don't even have the courage to do what you're doing. That's why they criticize you so much. Most people don't even dare to dream. That's why they criticize you so much. But that doesn't mean that you're a dreamer. That doesn't have to mean anything for you, what they think. You're flying. Look at that. You're flying on the bird. You're flying. You're flying towards your path towards your goal. And as far as I know, you don't have to give a fuck about any of these people. Because the more you're aligned with your path, the more you follow it, you will find the right people. Trust me. You're not going to be alone. You're not going to be isolated anymore. You will find the right people that will appreciate you, that will see all these strengths that I'm seeing right now, that I've pointed out. The right people will appreciate your strengths and recognize them in you and treasure you as the special person you are and as the amazing company you are. Because let me tell you what, people are privileged. They are truly privileged to have you in their life. Okay? Something with the clear quartz is, I see that I'm thinking about the clear quartz being very reflective. So you reflect people. You reflect people's energies. And that means people, you know, that have good energy, that understand you, they will really like you. But at the same time, a lot of people might dislike you a lot because you reflect who they are as a person, kind of. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You either reflect their fears or you inspire them. You either make them feel as if you're a competition, or you make them feel, you know, provoked in a way or triggered, or you make them feel inspired. And I feel like there's not much of a in between, because you're such a bold person, or to a lot of people what you're doing is bold, because a lot of people they simply don't have the confidence of doing what you're doing. And as long as it is like that, they will reflect on you negatively. But pile number one, it has nothing to do with you, how these people perceive you. It has all to do with them. Because look at this stone, it's basically like a reflection. If they don't like themselves, does it really have to do with you? If they're unhappy with their life, does it have to do with you being a good person or a bad person? No, ain't no way. You are a good person. But it's just, people see themselves in you. People are reflected of themselves in you. Their relationship to themselves are projected onto you, but it has nothing to do with you. That's why for a lot of people you are challenging. But ultimately, for a lot of other people you're healing, or in general you're healing too, because challenge brings growth and eventually brings healing if they choose to do so. You understand what I'm saying? So don't take that creativity for granted. Don't put it aside. You gotta blossom like that rose, like you know nothing else. The luck is on your side. The ambition is on your side. You know exactly what you want. You only have to go get it. You have to go get it. And that's all. Keep going. Keep dreaming. And keep being aligned with your dreams. Working towards your goals. My dear pal number one. That was an amazing reading. I really loved it. Now I have to put the cards together again. It was so amazing. Thank you so much, pal number one, for being here. Don't forget to like and follow and comment so that we can grow more. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you feel a bit of an ego boost or confidence boost in that sense. And yeah, I really want you guys to love yourselves, to see the beauty in you and not only the bad parts. Yeah. So I really hope this helped you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day and an amazing week and life. So goodbye, pal number one. Pal number two, if you chose this rose quartz and this tarot deck, then this is your reading, and let's get straight into it. So what are pile number two's strengths? Let's shuffle this card first. What are pile number two's strengths? Okay, this one wants to come forward. Let's put this cute crystal aside, but still in the frame, maybe like here. I see this card. Okay, somehow this card was speaking to me too. Oh. Okay. A lot of cards coming through. Pile number 2. What are your strengths? Let's see, right? Let's get to another deck. Okay, we have this one. This one is coming through for me. This one. This one. Okay. Now we have the Oracle decks coming in. What is pile number 2's strength? What are pile number 2's strengths? Dear Spirit, what are pile number 2's strengths? Oi. Okay. Dear Spirit, what are pile number 2's strengths? Okay. Trying to make sure they're all fitting in the frame, guys. Sorry about the mess. Here. Alright. That's how many cards we have for you. So pile number 2, let's check out your strengths. Oh my god, you have the 2 of Swords again, which was the beginning card. Okay. Wow. The confidence is really coming through. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't know why I'm picking. Some of you guys could be Geminis, like air energy is coming through for me. With all of its versatility, I feel like you're a very versatile person. And it seems like to everyone, you seem a bit different. Everyone perceives you a little bit different. And I think the Gemini zodiac sign can, or like sun sign can really, you know, that's really relatable to that sign. I think you are personally annoyed about your indecisiveness and you feel very unfeminine, but in a negative sense, I'm seeing. But I see a lot of strengths coming from you. A lot of confidence with this card, with the Chariot. And ambition too. It's giving also fire sign energy. I think you've been very vulnerable in the past, and that has kind of led you to toughen up a bit. And maybe also reject your feminine sides to some point. It's interesting, when talking about strengths, I think you've been a strong enough person, you're a very tough person, but I think you're rejecting too much sort of your feminine side, taking care of others, because there's this other side within you that is very spiritual, very calm, very meditative, as this person is. Very creative too. Very dreamer-like, I'm thinking, very free-spirited, but also calm in a way. Calm confidence, I'm seeing, very abundant. You're such an abundant person, you have so much to offer to people. But it seems like you've let past hurt kind of limit the way you shine. Like, you've let it limit the way you show your vulnerability outside, the way you show people yourself. So you kind of show this tough side, but actually it seems like you're, you know, on the outside it seems like you're such a tough person and the fighter and everything. But on the inside you're actually such a calm person, such a vulnerable person at the same time. A rich person, a person full of creativity, and that is connected to spirits too, to the universe, I'm thinking. Maybe even someone that is religious. And that's sides of you that people may not know because you've been perhaps bullied for those. People see you as very ambitious, I see, which is true. But actually they miss to see also your gentleness, your softness, your vulnerability. And that is one of your strengths, but it seems like you're not really showing that to people, which makes me a bit sad. And I think here we have the romantic love and connection. It seems like you are someone that really loves being close to people, or you used to really be a people's person. You love people. You're very romantic too on top of that. but you're also very close to friends. You love people, but somehow you've let past experiences limit the way you perceive the world, or let the world perceive you. You used to be such a free person, but you've let other people stumble all over that. I see you've offered other people. You've offered other people maybe perhaps even money, and they used that. They used your abundance. Somehow I'm seeing for some of you guys. Time machine. I think some of you guys are also very progressive, and that is one of your strengths. Like, you have very progressive thoughts, but people just don't seem to understand or have the intellect to comprehend you and those progressive ideas. But that doesn't mean that your creativity is bad, or that you're wrong, or that you're not meant to be here. No, I see you're very much meant to be here. You're very abundant, and you're going to share that abundance with others. You have so much love to give, but you've been so hurt. Please collect that confidence that you have, but also collect that confidence for your vulnerability. Because vulnerability is truly going to bring you freedom. In some way, you've trapped yourself in the Two of Swords, which is so interesting. The cards are telling a story. You've trapped your femininity there too, caring of people. The only side you show is the masculine side. It's an overbalance of masculine. It should be in balance. The feminine and masculine energy of yours should be in balance. But I see that right now it's mostly the masculine energy that is coming through. I know we haven't spoken that much about your strengths, but I hope they still come through. I think you're a very wise person with progressive ideas, as I've said, inspiring, but you just haven't stepped out yet. This fake confidence you're showing is not the real confidence, as long as you're not showing all of your colors. I think you're such a versatile and interesting person, but even I find it hard to find out more about you. You're so closed off. Do you understand what I mean? I think you have so many strengths that the world has yet not seen, that have to be unlocked, that are dormant, that are within you. And you didn't allow the world to see it yet. But shine. Let the world see who you are. Let the world see. Don't get too stuck at home. Go out. Talk about your ideas. Don't let dumb people limit you. The progressive ideas are meant to be heard. The time machine is here. A wise person, that's what you are. You're leading the way. You have abundant ideas. I think once you speak out, that abundance is really going to translate into the world, and it seems like you have rich ideas that need to be spoken out. You might be a spokesperson, a spiritual leader, I'm thinking, or an activist, a political person. You could be an artist too, although I'm seeing less of that artist in you. I'm seeing more the political way or the activist way in you, or the spiritual leader. That's what I'm seeing. You might have resonated with pile number 1 in some aspects. The energy is a little bit similar, but still very, very different, I must say. But maybe there are 1 or 2 messages that you want to listen, or you want to check out pile number 1. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support my channel, and so we can grow as fast as possible and grow our tarot community. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this made you feel better. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I just see you guys have the rose quartz, right? I think it has to do a lot with self-love that you haven't developed yet. So it's hard, you know? It's difficult for you, I see. It has also to do with your past hurt. Again, thank you so much. Pile number 2. Let's get into the next reading. So pile number 3. If you chose the Oracle card, the Angel Oracle card, which is this one, and the Tiger's Eye, then this is your reading. Well, hello, welcome in, welcome to the community. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So, pile number 3, what are your strengths? Spirit, please tell me what the strengths of pile number 3 are. Okay, we have a few cards coming through from this deck. Let's find some other cards. I don't do reversals when it comes to oracle cards, so yeah. Let's get the tarot deck here. Oi. Okay. Interesting. We had similar elements in pile number 2 when it came to pain or being brokenhearted in the past. Aw. I'm so sorry you guys are experiencing that. I really am. The world can be a tough place even for the best people sometimes. Interesting. Well, until now we've had 444 for you. Is for your lucky number or something like that. Let's put the cards a bit further away here so that we'll have more space for more cards to come. Okay. So what are pile number 3's strengths? Oi. Wow, this is the only one that is a little bit less. I am so obsessed with these cards. So amazing. You got so beautiful cards I'm seeing right now. Let's just... I hope you can see them. I might push them a bit more towards here. Exactly, so we can see all the cards. It's a bit a difficult thing to fit them all in the frame. But I will try to do my best. I'm so sorry about outside. The window is open. And Iran is a very loud country, which I'm in right now. So yeah. We had the time machine. Oh my god. You have so many cards similar with pile number 2. I really would recommend you to check pile number 2 out if you haven't yet, or if you felt attracted to it. Then yeah, there's certainly messages there for you too. Wow, I think all of you guys are kind of similar in energies, or like not energies, but more interests, if that makes sense. Makes sense that we're here in the same community, right? Attracting each other in that sense. Similar vibrations, perhaps. I sense you're a very, very, very special person. I feel like with the cards, they all seem so ethereal. Like you might not even be from here. Maybe you're like a soul, like a starseed, you know? You're not from, maybe that's your first time on planet Earth being incarnated here. The gift of the oracle, it's like you're an angel that has been shipped to the world. I'm not even kidding. I'm sorry if this sounds a bit cheesy, but that's what I'm seeing with the first cards. Very an angelic person. Time machine is here too, so I'm thinking in this context, yeah, someone that is like from the future in a way, or from somewhere else again. I think you have very healing properties and people really, really admire you. Like your energy is so nearly, like your frequency is so high, that's what I'm trying to say. You're here to make the change. The holy plan, it says. So, I think you're a peacemaker. You're some sort of a peacemaker or a healer for the community in a way. So your works might be concerning that too. It might be about social justice, politics, or therapy, holistic therapy maybe, because it's very spiritual. I think you're very, like a person that is very in tune with spirituality. I think a lot of opportunities are also in your way. You're very blessed, but you might not see that yet. We have the Six of Cups. You're also a family person. You're like a big sister to someone, a very good big sister or a big brother, a mentor of some sort to people. Like I really get this feeling of people looking up to you. So it seems like you might be a mentor or teaching people in some way. With the Three of Swords, I see you've been hurt in the past. You've been very brokenhearted, but you took that pain and you made it. You didn't let it define you. You still followed the light. You didn't choose the dark path. It did actually really, really impact you though. You're also such a great listener. I'm thinking of someone that is a very great friend, but also very curious person, always kind of on the go, always on, ready to learn something new. Also perhaps very chatty, ready to, get to know new people in a way, but maybe also a bit shy. I'm thinking this fox could be shy in a way. So I don't know, I think I see some versatility in that sense. Sometimes you change up a bit. Sometimes you're more social, sometimes more shy. But overall, you love listening to people. You're a very good listener. You're a very good friend. Oh, I see sometimes you felt like you were drowning. Here are some rather dark elements, and you felt maybe sometimes a bit stuck. You felt a bit, I think you miss home. And home is the universe, it's the stars. It's not planet Earth. So you might have this very otherworldly feeling towards you, which makes it very interesting and alluring to people. But at the same time, you get a bit bored because people here don't really challenge your thinking that much. It seems like you have more to offer than they have. So you might have some issues being connected with people and finding friends or something because of that. It seems like you're very different in a way. Of your background, the way you think, the way you work, everything. You're such a creative person. But the outside sometimes doesn't really see that. The sun and the moon, astrologer or something, I can see that too. Or some sort of fortune teller. You felt like you were drowning for a very long time, in a way. I think that's again connected to that pain. In a way, I think it's missing home. It's feeling disconnected, but I think there's a reason you're here, and it's a gift to be on planet Earth. Like they have sent you here on a mission, and you will also enjoy this mission. I just don't think you have yet, but you will eventually. You will find your place here on planet Earth. They didn't send you there for no reason, okay? And maybe that's where you need to be more progressive in a way. You need to think more open. You need to think, well, I'm from somewhere else, and that's why things might be a bit difficult or things work here different. But you have so much to learn from them, and vice versa. They have a lot to learn from you. Are you an alien, pile number 3? Or do you feel like an alien? You might be. I'm seeing somehow with the cup of tea, I'm thinking of, those readings with coffee, those cup readings. Maybe you should do some research about that or tap into that, or maybe you already do something about that. I'm thinking about fortune telling, being able to see through people. You're very observant and can very much tell how a person is without having to really have a conversation with them. You can very much feel their energy. So yeah, a very intuitive person, very in tune with spirituality and the universe. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards, pile number 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the community. And let us grow together on YouTube. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope you like this type of reading. Please write in the comments if you have any other reading ideas or would like me to do any other type of readings. I'm open for suggestions anytime and would like to see what the community wants. Now, pile number 4, let's get to you. If you chose the onyx and this oracle deck, then this is your reading, my loves. I really hope I did everything in the right order. Maybe I didn't. I hope I did. No, I do think I remembered the cards right and how I ordered them, because I kind of energetically ordered them. So yeah, So pile number 4, last but not least, what are your strengths? What are pile number 4's strengths, Spirit? Okay. Wow, we have so many spiritual people here. I can already sense you're already a very spiritual person. Oh my god, you have so much to offer. Wow. Okay. On a new level. Very ethereal person. Oh my. Okay, let's get to find out more about your strengths and who you are. Seems like a bit difficult to grasp you. Your aura is very bright and very strong, I can sense already. Very strong energy. The Lovers, Temperance, the Star. Of course you have the Star, Ace of Wands. Well, I feel like today's energies are all a bit similar yet different. So I don't blame you if you guys felt a bit attracted to other piles too. It might be likely. You have a few similar cards, I think, to... Which pile was it? No, I don't think it's worth mentioning though. Somehow it's still too different. So what are your strengths? Okay. Let's get some more cards. What are pile number 4's strengths? Still filming, right? Yeah, it is. Wow, we've reached... Oh, actually, it was quite a fast reading, I'm realizing. Maybe I'm just a fast reader. Okay. Pile number 4's talents. Oh, we had this one and that one coming through. Transformation. Oh, wow. Okay. Very angelic aspects. So again, a person that is very spiritually in tune. You're so abundant. In fact, you have so much to offer. I think to a lot of people, you're such a reflection. We have the mirror here, but it depends to who, you know. Not everyone has the capacity to work for themselves, but for the ones, like, the world is somehow opening up to you. You're such a strong person. It's difficult to kind of describe you in words. I don't know how to tell you. A very abundant person I'm seeing here. I don't know why this made me think of a creator, someone that creates, but more like physical things, like handwork, handcraft, you know, like crafty stuff. It seems like you might be a crafts person. To others you might seem a bit like creepy, witchy in a way, but actually you're such an angelic spiritual being. It's difficult to grasp you, but at the same time I see your humor. Like, you're very a humorous person, you're very funny, you're very witty, and such a nice company to have, playful in a way, passionate, and oh my god, you're such a good lover too. I don't know why it's coming through. You have like this perfect balance of being fun but also wise at the same time, you know. You're serious when you have to be, but also fun. Like, you don't always have to take life that seriously. You might have been the class clown, I'm sensing, maybe, in a way. You're very complete, and transformation is here. Blessed. I don't know, I feel like you have you have such a high vibration. With the Star again, I feel like you're such a nutritious person. I'm thinking of earth energy, very grounded, but very high frequency. So a spiritual person. You might be a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo, but you offer to nature. You might be someone that really loves nature. I'm thinking about that too. You might be a green witch. Some of you guys might be a green witch too. Somehow I'm getting to know that. You might be a bit experimenting around with witchcraft. But it seems like it's good witchcraft. You don't use it for the bad. And I wonder, I'm still trying to think what the transformation is all about. Some of you guys might be yoga teachers, spiritual leaders. Again, we had that everywhere. All the cards were so spiritual already today. Like, we have the whole spiritual gang here tuning into this video today. It seems like, you know, you offer people your complete self, your truthful self, your honest self. You show them truly who you are. You're not afraid of shining. I see a lot of confidence in you too. And that confidence can be transforming because it inspires others. I think you're such an inspiring person. You're such a bold person to others. It's like you're shining right into their face. They cannot ignore you even if they wanted to, you know. Your energy is just contagious in a way, but in a good way. Very light, fun, spiritual at the same time, wise in some ways, a good lover, balancing, crazy energy. I don't even have all the words to describe you. I'm really speechless. Pile number 4. I'm speechless. It's difficult to put someone's energy like that in words. But you truly are a blessing to others. You're truly an ethereal being. I don't know how else to tell you that. Such a passionate lover on top of that, I need to mention. A fun person to be around at the same time, wise and passionate, ambitious when it comes to their goals, and very giving, very loyal, very calm though at the same time in a way. Wow, you're comprising so many good qualities. It's crazy. Pile number 4. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. Your energy is so impactful. I'm in awe. And I'm not exaggerating, I really am in awe. And don't forget to subscribe if you've liked this video, of course, and support my channel, you know, share me around if you can, if you like it in whatever communities you are, in your tarot communities. Thank you so much. I really want to grow on YouTube, and it's for free to support me, and I would like to grow our community here all together. Let's have an amazing day. I don't mean day, what am I saying? I'm starting to be a bit tired, guys, after four piles of readings. You know, it's dealing with a lot of energy, and I'm very sensitive to energy. I mean, that's why I can describe it so well, but yeah. So if you have any suggestions, any ideas for future tarot readings, please don't hesitate to comment them. Thank you so much, and goodbye, my loves.